So you were just telling me about that day you were sitting on the hill at Irving Park and there was somebody famous there?
Yeah, Ray Renfro. Ray and his brother Mel Renfro played. They played football. One of them played for Dallas Cowboys. I'm not really sure which one it was. Ray, I think it was Ray. He was the oldest one, I think. And one of them played for Dallas Cowboys. And they came to Portland because they lived there, and they were playing softball in the park one day, one Sunday, I think it was. And that's where a lot of people went to the park because softball games go on. The guys come up and they play. They didn't have a certain team, but they got together and they played softball. So we we the community, we knew about it. So we go to the park on Sundays and listen and watch them play, and have an enjoyable day. Well, this particular day, I'm sitting on the hill, which was about oh on the other side of the softball field, uh, like on the hill, just kind of looking down at the game. And it was real nice day, and there was a lot of us out there, a lot of people out there, and the other teams were out there watching the game, and mostly black people. Well, I was like about 13, and I was sitting on a hill, and I was watching the game. Well, Ray came up to bat. And boy, everybody was excited because Ray came up to bat. Well, Ray hit the ball. Ray hit a home run. But the ball came so far where I was sitting, I got it. And I picked it up and I just threw it home. And it was already, time out. But I threw the ball home before Ray got to the plate. And some women and men, they saw how far I threw the ball and how accurate. And they, after the game was over, they approached me and asked me, who I was, and all that. They kind of gave me an interview, and I was like surprised. And they wanted me to play on their team. They had a team, and I was like, "What? You got a softball team?" They said, "Yeah, we got a women girls softball team. You want to play?" And I said, "Yeah, where? I gotta ask my mom." And so I checked with my mom. My mom said it was okay. So I got on the team and I started playing. And that was how I got started with Geneva. Uh, and that's how I got started with Betty Lou Overton. And that was in the 80s, 80s and 90s. I can't really remember when, but I, I, I got involved with softball and Geneva. And then Geneva hadn't even met Paul Knowles yet. She hadn't even met him, but she was the coach of that girls softball team, and that's how I got started.
Wow.
That's how I got
That's
started.
incredible.
Yeah, that was doing it early. Man, before anybody got started doing, black people got started doing outdoor sports like that. They always had a track team, but they never had a softball team, girls softball team, and that was when I got started in softball. And
That's amazing that they didn't have it.
yeah, they hadn't started putting us together and making a softball team, the girls, and then they Betty. It was Betty Lou Overton and Geneva. Uh, Fred, what was Geneva's last name? Geneva. Well, Paul Noll's wife, Geneva. So that I think it was Frazier. I'm not sure, but yeah, that was some good time. It was good times.
Wow.